It'll help you shoot a lot better, maintain much better control over your firearm, because the last thing you need is for your gun to come out of your hands, especially if you're on the job. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Tactical Safety. Even though I got on my Rare Auto shirt, still Tactical Safety coming at you. So today's project, this is a Gen 4 Glock 22, which is a full-size 40 caliber, has capacity of 15+1. Gen 4, as you know, they much improved the stippling on it, so it has a much better grip, and also they made a swappable mag release for Gen 4. And see, this is my Glock 22 right here. Mine's a Gen 3, so it had the mag release only on the left side of the gun, which I've mastered that technique over the last 25 years anyway. But yeah, all my Gen 3 Glocks are like that. All my Gen 4 and 5 Glocks have the magazine release swapped to the other side. But with this one, this friend of mine's in law enforcement, and this gun, look at his optics. As you see, this gun is unloaded and everything, and the optics, he has some tritium night sights from probably like 20 years ago, and you can barely even see him now, and he's got to qualify in a few days, and this ain't gonna cut it. So we're gonna remove these. We've already ordered some nice XS sights that are also tritium, and the front sight has the orange around the green dot. Very, very good visibility on those. Matter of fact, I have those on my Glock 27. I'll show you that. This is my Glock 27 right here. Weapon is clear. And you see these sights are a tad bit higher than the factory sights, but they have excellent visibility, daytime or night. Doesn't matter. So like I said, I've already ordered a set of these for this Glock 22. Also, this Glock 22 is very dirty, very dry. So we're going to take this apart and clean it up for my friend, get this thing lubed correctly, make sure everything's good, and then as soon as the sights get it, we're going to put those on, because I have the special tools necessary to remove the sights and install the new sights and everything. So all Glocks, Gens 1 through 6, they disassemble the same way. Obviously, the first rule of gun safety and cleaning your gun is ensure the gun is unloaded. So we've already done that, and I tell people all the time, you don't just pull the slide back and expect the round to come out of the chamber if it is loaded, because if the extractor is broken, that round is still going to be in the chamber. So you have to physically look in there. You got to physically look in there and ensure the chamber is empty. And then with all Glocks, they require a trigger press. You do that, and then you pull the slide back ever so slightly, hit both of your takedown levers, and then boom, slide comes right off the frame. And you see how dry this thing is. This weapon looks like it has not been cleaned in years, which it probably hasn't, but we're going to change that here at Tactical Safety. So, of course, the guide rod, spring come out, and then barrel comes out, and then you have your slide right here. There's a lot of build-up on this thing, so we're going to get this thing all cleaned up and everything. And the funny thing about this, it's a Gen 4, so this gun is newer than mine. My Gen 3 right here, I've had this gun about 18 years or so, and it looks newer than this one. But also, what we're going to also put on this one is we're going to put a Hogue rubber sleeve, just like the one I have. I have these Hogue rubber sleeves on all my Gen 3 Glocks, because it makes a substantial difference when shooting, especially when your hands get sweaty. Because if you've ever shot a Glock first, second, or third generation and your hands are sweaty, it can fly out of your hand after your hands get a little sweaty, seriously. And especially after you've been shooting a lot of rounds, that can happen. It's happened to me before. But Gen 4, like I said, they improved the stippling, but it's not highly desirable. But Gen 6, they exponentially increased the quality of the stippling. And the best stippling, my favorite, is Smith & Wesson, like on the M&P 2.0 series, as well as the Equalizer. That stippling, the drawback is it's very aggressive. It's like the equivalent of 40 grit sandpaper. So with that, you have to be mindful of what kind of shirt you're wearing. Like, this kind of shirt is fine with that stippling on that gun, But if you have a silk shirt or a really soft cotton shirt, do not wear it with that gun, because you will fray the material on the inside of that shirt, and you'll have to end up throwing that shirt away eventually. So, like I said, with those guns, with the really aggressive stippling, watch the kind of shirt you wear. So, like I said, we're going to end up cleaning this up, and we're going to go ahead and remove these sights, and then we'll get the new ones on as soon as they get here, and you'll see it, and then we're going to make sure they're zeroed in, and we're also going to put the Hogue slip-on grip. And you see this one has one too. They make them small, medium, large. They make them like the one for the Glock 27 also fits a Glock 26, because as you should already know, the Glock 26 is the 9mm version of this. The 27 is a 40 caliber, and then the Model 33, which has been discontinued, that's the 357 SIG caliber, which those guns were never really popular in the first place, but they held on for a while. They have the Model 31, which is the full size, which is the equivalent to the Glock 17 9mm and the 22 40 caliber, which are these right here. And then the 32 is the equivalent of the Glock 19 9mm, as well as the 23 40 caliber, mid-size. All their frames are the same size. They will all fit the same holsters. And also, another Easter egg for you. If you're looking to save money on ammo, get a Glock 44. Because that's a 22 long rifle. You can shoot that all day. Now, the Glock 44 is very finicky on ammo, but it shoots the CCI Plinkster ammo with zero issues. The last time I shot mine, I probably put about 250 rounds through with the CCI Plinkster ammo and had zero problems. No malfunctions at all. But if you use anything else, you're going to have a malfunction probably every fourth or fifth shot. It's very irritating. But like I said, get the 22 Plinkster ammo. It's perfect. And also, another thing with that Glock 44, it fits the same holsters. It's the same dimensions as the Glock 19 and 23. So all your holsters for that, you can use for that too. So you can train with that and spend way less money. So let's go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and get this thing cleaned up, and then you'll see how it looks when I finish with the cleaning and everything. And then we're going to get the new sights on and wait for the Hogue sleeve to get here. And like I said, if you have a Glock, if you have a first, second, or third gen Glock, get you the Hogue slip-on sleeve. They're about maybe 17 to 20 bucks. Well worth it. I wouldn't care if it was 50 bucks. I would still get it because it's well worth it. It'll help you shoot a lot better, maintain much better control over your firearm, because the last thing you need is for your gun to come out of your hands, especially if you're on the job. So we'll be back shortly. Now we're all finished with the Gen 4 Glock 22 full-size 40 cal. This weapon now looks much better than before, and this is unloaded. It was cleared before the camera was on. So now you see the high-vis sights front and rear. Weapon is clean and lubed now. It's like brand new now. But you see these sights are very good. They're a little bit taller than the factory sights. They're not quite suppressor height sights, but it doesn't matter for him anyway, because he's not planning on getting a threaded barrel for this in the first place. So we're all done here, tactical safety. So remember to stay armed. Oh, only thing we're waiting on is the Hogue rubber sleeve, which is like these that I got on mine. It's the only thing we're waiting on. So this is what we do here at Tactical Safety. So remember to stay armed, stay vigilant, and stay tactical. We'll see y'all next time. Welcome to Tactical Safety. So now we finally got the Hogue slip-on grip. We got that in today. So we're going to do the official unboxing. And this is specifically made for the Glock 17. But also, as you know, the 17 is the exact same dimensions as the 22 as well as the 31. These things are extremely tight. So it takes a while to get these grips on because of the fact that, like I said, they are extremely tight. It's not loaded. And I already said that on the camera. This is not the Alec Baldwin School of Gun Safety.
Oh no. Pointed the other way.
See, my wife is over there off camera talking crazy, y'all.
You mentioned me.
Yeah, I'm mention you.
No, you ain't.
I ain't gonna show you on the camera just because I don't feel like getting up right now.
I said don't mention
Whatever. Because it makes it a little harder slipping this on the Glocks that have the finger grooves, which is your Gen 3s and Gen 4s. Gen 5s, they did away with the finger grooves, and they put the serrations on the front in addition to the rear. A little bit crooked, so twist it a little bit. Hey, I got the camera going over here. See, the wife is doing the most over here, y'all. All right, so now we got the grip on all the way. It's perfectly aligned. And check out the finished product, y'all. Looks great, don't it? And it feels great too. Feels much better in your hand, much better purchase, much better grip on this. So when your hands get sweaty, you never have to worry about your gun slipping out of your hand at all. Because also this has the finger grooves in it too, and they are aligned perfect with the finger grooves already on the gun. But even if you put this on a Gen 5 or a Gen 6 even, that don't have the finger grooves, this is still going to feel the exact same if you decide to get this. But like I said, with Gen 6, they have much more aggressive stippling. So you probably don't even need this if you got a Gen 6 Glock. And I will be doing a range and review video on the Gen 6 Glock 45. So yep, so this is great now. So you see we got the new XS sights on here, front and rear. And we got the Hogue slip-on sleeve on here as well. This ain't going anywhere, y'all. And like I said, the WD-40, it dries pretty fast. So it's not even moving now at all. Get it. It's well worth it. Like I said, all my Gen 3 Glocks, I have these. Every one of them. So remember to stay armed, stay vigilant, stay tactical, and keep some WD-40 around. We'll see y'all next time. Peace and God bless you.